My notes and my lip gloss.
The music is on Roll20, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, make sure you're over there.
Okay.
I'm gonna start playing that also.
Play some hand cream.
Play some funky music.
White boy.
White boy?
Yeah.
Bust it down sexual style.
Alright. This is good. It's a good beep. Beep, 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 beep. Hello, and how are you doing today on this beautiful Tuesday evening? I am Raz. I will be the master of ceremonies on tonight's episode of Tales of Misadventure. We are playing Whistlethicket University, a thing of my own design, using the Monster Hearts game system. First, what I need to do is say, if you need a map for any reason, whether you are building your own campaign map or just would like to be real cute like that one movie where the guy, like, you know, gives the girl a map to his heart or whatever the fuck, you can go and do that as well, I'm sure. And you'll get a percentage off if you use Tales of Initiative as your code. So, this is episode 2 of Whistlethicket University. This will be our final episode for this specific one-shot. I will say, if you would like to see more Whistlethicket University, if you'd like to see more of these particular characters, you can go ahead and hashtag Whistlethicket University on any kind of social media. That way we know that you're interested. Yeah, without further ado, a warning, this system is basically rated TV mature. So if you are not 18 or older, I suggest finding something else to watch. And as a trigger warning, we will be embodying a lot of different aspects of a lot of different backgrounds and emotional damage. We have all had discussions about triggers and are all comfortable in this space with each other. But to our audience, if a topic comes up that makes you uncomfortable, we absolutely understand needing a break, and we love and appreciate your support. If we're ready to begin, would my lovely little demons introduce themselves and who they are playing, starting with Alexi.
Hey, that's me. I am Lexi. I play Soren, who is an infernal. She has a sort of demon named Shadow. Yeah, we all love.
We love
But,
Shadow.
yeah.
Madeline.
Hi, I am Madeline, and I am playing Charlotte, who uses the Queen skin. Charlotte's hobbies include collecting the souls of young women for her own needs.
As one does. As one does. Daphne/Danny.
Hi, I'm Danny. I'm going to be playing Daphne LaRue, and she is the chosen one with the playbook chosen one, but she does not want to be the chosen one, and she's very annoyed about it.
Yeah. And Ruben.
Hi, I'm Ruben. I am playing Ash Modo. I am also using the Infernal skin with a little extra flavor. There's a little devil inside.
Just a little devil. Just a little one.
A little one. Just a little one.
Just teeny tiny.
devil.
Just a little devil. Alright, if you guys are ready, I will go ahead and play our intro. Let's go! Alright, welcome to Whistlethicket University. During our last session, if you will remember, our beautiful, interesting party was at a New Year's Eve party, and there was a lot of shenaniganry that happened. Shadow made Soren unable to go and leave the party when she was feeling uncomfortable, which was kind of sucky. Ash comforted her, Daphne comforted her. They continued to have fun. There was a very intense, threatening, and sexy standoff between our beautiful Charlotte and Daphne at the bar, which left them both kind of yearning for each other, which is delightful and fun, and we'll figure that out. Then there was a bonfire that happened up on top of the bar that they were at, where a spooky story about Whistlethicket Manor was told, and they decided, drunk at like 3 a.m, that it was time to go to the spooky house in the middle of the woods and try to stay the whole night. We last left off with a interesting wine waterboarding scene between Charlotte and Ash, and a very adorable piggyback ride between Daphne and Soren. It was adorable. And then they walked up to the manor, feeling all of the beautiful and awful dread. And we have Ash, who is trying the door, and it is locked. What would you like to do in this scenario?
I mean, I'm gonna straight up try and kick the door in, like right at the handle.
Okay. All right. Okay. Roll the lash out.
Makes sense to me.
It makes sense. It's fine.
Yep, that's gonna be a very no.
A very
gonna be a 5.
A very no.
A very no.
Very
That's
no.
gonna be a 5.
So you get angry at it. You're like, damn it! I just want to show off. Look at these beautiful women. And you go to kick the door in because you've seen it happen in movies, and you're like, I could totally do that. I'm cool. I'm the greatest. And you kick it, and there's like resounding pain that just kind of shoots up your ankle and into your leg, and like kind of numbs your foot a little bit. And you're kind of left there off balance with one foot up like an injured dog.
They make these things a lot more sturdy than it looks like, for sure.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm decent.
I think Daphne's gonna start pulling like bobby pins out of her hair to just pick the lock.
Okay. Roll to act under pressure.
Right. But does that keep her cool?
Yeah. I feel like I mixed Monster Hearts
Yeah, that's
and
that's
Monster of the
Monster
Week
of
there
the
for a
Week.
second.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys. It's all
okay.
the same.
It's okay.
It's all the same. What did you get?
7.
Oh, that's
Oh.
a mixed success, or is that a fail?
Mixed.
It's a mixed success.
Yep.
Okay.
It's on the line.
We will. Let's see. Monster Hearts. So you pull some bobby pins out of your hair and kind of kneel down to go and pick the lock. Soren is still on your back, by the way.
Mhm.
You're just
Oh,
chilling
God.
there. Like Soren, you feel like your altitude shift a little bit, and you're like, oh no. Your arms kind of tighten, as if you're on a roller coaster.
Okay.
And I will say you are able to pick the lock,
Mm-hmm.
but your bobby pins get stuck in it, and Miss
Oh.
Soren kind of loses her balance a little bit and kind of ends up pulling you backwards.
Oh, whoa. I just like kept rolling my eyes back just a little bit.
Okay. Oh, wait.
Glass is all
Okay.
cockeyed.
I'll try to keep my balance and keep Soren up.
That's fair.
I think it's open though.
Okay. It's open. Yep, you're good. Let's go.
No.
Who would like to hop in first?
I'll do it.
As the door creaks open. Okay. Charlotte, you walk in.
Okay.
And my tablet died. I'm so sorry.
Oh.
Okay. You walk in, and the first thing that you see in the dark, kind of dusty atmosphere is a large, unfinished entryway, kind of like a little foyer. And there's a sitting area that's to the left. I know my to the left. And a kind of like a formal dining room off to the right. And directly ahead of you is a set of mahogany grand stairs that kind of stretch up into the upstairs. The upstairs. There is a desk in the sitting room that is just beautiful and grand, probably also mahogany, mahogany because everything matches. There's tools that are kind of strewn about. There's, what are they called? Sheets. Big white sheets that are over some like fancier furniture. Wallpaper kind of hanging off the walls, half scraped off, half put up, that kind of thing. But overall, it just seems like a spooky house.
Part of me just kind of wants to like glance and see if there's anything like that could be like a danger to like our safety. Like, are there any steps that look like they might give in, or are there any beams that look kind of loose?
There's no perception checks here, which is sad. But
I could just roll 2d6 and you can tell me.
it's fine. Walking
Okay.
in immediately, you don't see anything that's like super hazardous, like
Mhm.
a Home Alone situation where there's nails sticking out of a
Mhm.
board at the end of the stairs or anything. But I mean, it is very unkempt and uncared for, so there's some softer spots on the floor. The stairs look fine, but you kind of never know in these situations. It's an old house. There's some creaking and groaning noises that you're like, I don't know what that is, and that makes me uncomfortable. But nothing that seems immediately life-threatening, per se.
All right then.
Anything else? We've got Charlotte in there.
Daphne will put Soren down and just make sure she's upright and steady. We're here.
Oh, okay. I'm just going to walk forward, hopefully that I do not run into a door or wall.
Daphne makes sure she doesn't.
No doors or walls are run into in this moment.
Good.
You're all good. Daphne's looking out for you.
What does it smell like?
When your characters ask you a question that you didn't prepare for. It smells like failure. It smells like...
That way too well.
Smells musty. Like moisture that's been trapped in wood for too long. Like rotting leaves. Maybe a little bit of kind of like an animal muskiness from maybe rats living there. And there's kind of a... mixed in with the smell of Charlotte's beautiful perfume that is very nice and lovely and just wafts around her in a beautiful aura of perfection. Mixed in there is kind of a more older, kind of potpourri sort of smell, like dried roses.
Smells gay.
It smells
Yeah.
gay. Is gay a
Do you say that
smell?
out loud?
Yeah,
It is
yeah, I say
now.
that out
Is your
Is
loud.
there a smell
It is
specifically
now.
that's gay?
I look
Okay.
at you and I go, it feels weird to stereotype like potpourri as a gay smell.
I mean,
Mm,
I think she's right though.
You know, I can't see, so that's what I smell. And that's the first thing that hits me. And you know, was gay, so yeah.
Yeah, but gay?
I mean, yeah. I mean, I'm gay too, so it's okay.
Oh yeah,
We're
no.
good.
Gay is
We're
fine.
good.
Yeah, it's very lavender. It's very lavender, isn't it?
I'm gonna walk.
That's gay.
Yeah, lavender is gay. Lavender is what they would use back in the olden days to talk about gay people, Soren.
Canon.
Okay.
I take up the rear and see, like, everybody's doing whatever they're doing. I see the table and immediately walk over to it and shake it a little to see if it's sturdy. And if it is, put the wine and stuff on there.
It's a nice solid table. Do you remove the white cloth that's kind of draped over it, or just leave it on there?
Nah, it makes it fancy.
Okay. Such a college boy.
Yep.
Yeah, easy enough. It's a very nice desk. It's underneath the cloth. It's very pristine. It's clearly been like refurbished. A nice solid that mahogany desk. So you're able to do that pretty easily.
Nice. So, here we guys are. And seems pretty normal.
Mm.
Does it
It's not
really
abandoned.
seem normal?
I mean, it's
Like,
abandoned. Of course it seems normal. This
Yeah.
is what abandoned things look like.
I wouldn't know.
I think Daphne is looking around and looking for like signs of like activity, like monster activity, ghost activity, poltergeist, just anything that
Okay.
would seem like it would be there.
I am going
In case
to
they're not alone.
say roll dark because it's connected to your huntery
I'm so
chosen.
good at that. Okay. That's another 7.
Okay, yeah. So you're kind of like poking around, looking around. The floor is definitely covered in dust, so I mean it would be pretty obvious if there were any footprints. And aside from yours, there's nothing immediately in this area that seems like there's anybody there with you. It is a little colder inside the house than it is outside the house, which is strange because it's New York in the middle of winter and it just snowed outside, so it should be colder outside. That's a little weird. The smell that Soren had mentioned as being gay is there, and like it's interesting because it doesn't fade, kind of, no matter where you walk. It's just there. It's almost like the smell is stalking you, I guess is a good description for that. Like it's just very present. And then I will use this moment of you looking around to say that you are a little startled because behind you guys, the door goes and closes with a soft, firm click.
Oh, I hate that.
Mm,
But it looks like
Okay.
we're stuck here.
Ooh, we've been invited in or something.
I mean, basically broke down the door, so I think we've been invited.
Daphne stays
I
at
mean, Daphne did most of the work, but
I
might have loosened it a little bit.
yeah, I'm sure you did. I think Daphne hangs at the back and looks around and goes, "You better quit that freaky shit out. I don't have time for this."
Oh, are you scared?
No, I'm not scared. I just it's annoying.
How is it annoying?
Because I don't want to deal with it. She starts muttering to herself, "Fucking paperwork. I hate this."
She doesn't want to deal with it. Interesting.
Okay. I'm gonna sit down. I'm gonna find the couch. Probably running into the table.
You reach your hands out and you bump into the table a little bit, and shadow in the back of your brain, in one of the few helpful moments of tonight in a way that you would like for him to be helpful, is like, yeah, the couch is right. Yeah, just keep walking. Okay, we're good. Yeah, turn, sit. Perfect.
Thank you. You're so nice. I love you so much.
It's a very firm sofa. It's one of those, it's like a parlor sofa that's kind of designed to be looked at, not sat on. So it's much
Like a
prettier.
fainting couch.
Yeah, it's much prettier than it is functional, but it's a place to sit down for sure. Better than the floor.
It's always weird how she does that.
Mm.
What do you mean weird?
Well, she's blind and she's never been here before, but just kind of maneuvered around.
Maybe she's the spirit of this house reincarnated, and that's why she knows.
No,
I
looked into it.
I think she was bored already.
That's not how it. Never mind. I was trying to make it whatever. I walked to the table and poured some wine into my mouth. Like, fuck, I'm spending the night with these idiots.
Talk here.
I want the people who worship me in my every word.
You didn't have to come.
I thought it would be fun. I thought it would be different. That's all. Am I not allowed to have fun for once in my life?
I mean, you seem like you have a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Always hanging out with your girls and...
It's less hanging out and more working.
Then why come here?
Right?
Why not?
I would like to use a bargain.
Oh, to do what?
I would like to use uncanny voices.
Ooh.
Okay.
You can give the Dark One a power.
To
the owner of that character, who I'm talking to, will reveal one of their secret fears, desires, or strengths. They choose.
You choose Charlotte?
Charlotte. Yes.
Do we have to roll anything?
No,
I don't think so.
Shadow gained a string on me.
Oh, I see.
Which I also need to write down somewhere. I'll write it down right here. I don't have a pen. Guys, moving sucks. It's great, but it sucks.
True story.
Okay. I'll think of, should I do desire? Should I do want? Should I do strength? I'm not going to do strength, I think that's boring. And I'm not going to do fear, because I'm going to do desire instead.
Okay. And if you would like to tell me what that looks like, Alexi.
Yeah, okay. Zorn kind of like plays with her sunglasses a little bit and lowers them down just a little bit so her volcano magma eyes just kind of stare at
Mhm.
Charlotte.
And Charlotte.
So, with Charlotte's desire, you kind of see like who she truly is, just this truly evil demonic entity, and her desire is to essentially create an entire like battalion of souls at her command.
You kind of see a dark shadow that kind of outlines where Charlotte's soul should be. It's got little horns, very deep and dark, gleaming eyes, you know. She's definitely not what she looks like.
I'm gonna fix my sunglasses. Okay. Well, that makes 3. And I'm going to drink some wine.
There's in the back of your brain, there's like the sound of chalk on a chalkboard as Shadow mentally just like makes another tally in the demon column.
The demon column.
Humans,
Demons, 3. Humans, 1.
werewolves.
Amazing.
Alright, okay. You gonna do anything with that information, or are you just...
I'm going to kind of look at Daphne and just raise an eyebrow.
What?
Nothing.
Why,
Nothing.
why are you looking at me like that? Wait, how are
weirdly
you
looks... Yeah, weirdly looks directly at you.
And then Daphne just kind of brushes it off, like she just does that sometimes.
Okay. And I'm just going to lean on Ashley.
Are you sitting down, Ash, or are you standing?
Oh yeah, I'll be like after like putting all the stuff down, like seeing her sit down. I'll test it myself. Super uncomfortable.
Mm-hmm.
But hey, why not? Been trekking through the woods for a little bit.
A little damp.
Yeah. Just
Might
kind
as well
of
sit down.
still wringing out my beanie just a little bit, like little drop here or there. Lay it over the back of the sofa.
It definitely smells like the worst fermented grape smell.
$2 Trader Joe's wine.
Legit, that's
Yep.
what it smells like. I have the smell so perfectly memorized in the back of my brain. It's the worst.
It is.
100%.
Is there? Oh,
Oh, you can go.
I was just gonna ask if there was a fireplace.
Yeah, there's so since this is a very old house that was originally built more in like the 1800s, there's kind of like a little fireplace that's in the parlor that you guys are in. There's like the stove in the kitchen. You guys haven't gone that far yet, but there's a stove in the kitchen that's like being converted into a pizza oven, like a big old brick thing. There's like a little one in the dining area. There's kind of a bigger one in the main space. So there's a few fireplaces.
I have an idea on how we can make maybe this night pass a little more quickly, and maybe we can have some fun while we're here.
And what's your idea of fun?
Truth or dare? Little sleepover game.
I need more wine for that. Also, I'm cold. I think we should get a fire going.
Let's be careful, we might burn down the whole house.
Again.
I see
mean-
you remembering lore, Ruben. I see you.
Always.
I mean, I'm sure it's fine. Or we can find some candles, maybe? I don't know.
Ooh, that's
Um,
creepy. I love it.
I mean, it's still fairly early, so like, let's just take a look around. I mean, there's still another floor, and like, let's see what's here.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Do be careful going up the stairs, though. I am a little worried. One might, and one of us will fall.
Yeah.
Probably gonna be Soren. Love you too.
All right.
And yeah, I get up, stretch a little bit, and pull out a cigarette and start smoking as I walk through the house.
I just kind of fall because I was leaning on him.
Fall a little bit. Shadow snickering in the back of your head.
I'll put a hand out to Soren and like try to get her attention. Let me help you up.
If you're doing something I can't see.
I touch her hand like to give me
I take
love-
it, and me
I
being
love how-
drunk, I interlace my fingers.
Mhm.
I take a bottle of wine off of the table, and it's mine now, and I drink from it.
It's mine now. I don't know if by
Daphne
the end of
blushes.
this y'all care.
Daphne blushes and just pull Soren with her after Ash.
Okay, where are we going?
I
You have a
suppose
few
exploring
options.
downstairs first. So other side of the dining area is the kitchen, right?
Yes. So you guys, are you in the dining area or the parlor?
Wherever the table was. So
Yeah.
probably the dining area.
Okay, cool. The kitchen is on the other side. It looks like there should be swinging doors in this doorway, but it is empty because there's no doors on it. For who knows why. It is a like mid refurbishing of house that's been sitting here for a while. Or I mean maybe like some college students who are like, I need a door. It just took it, it's souvenirs, right? So the kitchen, if you are popping that away, is like half modernized, half ancient. And like, it's got the big pizza oven that was clearly the main source of cooking in the house up until there was a stove. Maybe a source of heat as well. It is gigantic. It takes up most of one of the walls. And then like weirdly, like in a weird kind of dichotomy, there's a oven that is clearly like a 70s 80s oven, like top notch for the 70s 80s, but like it's clearly dated, covered in dust, and it's like kind of right across from it. The countertops and cupboards are mid renovation. There's some of them that are still on the wall, some of them are still off of the wall, some of them don't have doors, some do, but it looks like they were being renovated with like some Pottery Barn crap style cabinets that are very popular. It's pretty standard kitchen. The tile on the bottom is half pulled up, but you can see that it was a thinner sort of stone brick material at one point. Underneath it is concrete. You roll for initiative. I'm kidding.
Ah.
I take out my scimitar.
How'd you do that?
Murder.
14.
Interesting. Does anybody remember when this happened again? I forgot. The whole like family thing. It's a while ago, right?
Yes.
Like a long while ago.
Damn, I should not have drank. Otherwise, I would have totally told you this question. Answer.
The
You would
Soren
have
who
told me
like
this question.
Soren who half completes her homework on a weekly basis. Sometimes.
Right.
Daphne, you do have a brain for like lore. You kind of absorb it like a sponge. It's just one of your chosen traits, and it annoys you sometimes because you're trying to go to sleep in the middle of the night and you're like, vampires have 2 fangs, and it's just freaking annoying. I don't know why that's what came up, but it is, so we're just gonna go with it.
Amazing.
You do remember like the story and some of the research you've done on the town, and some of what like Charlotte had said before. This house had multiple instances. The original family was 1800s. The original construct was 1800s. A lot of it burned down after that family, but it's been kind of renovated, and it's been lived in a couple of times since then. But all of the families have come to some kind of poor demise of an ending.
Yeah.
The last one was a gas leak that killed the whole family.
Gotcha.
That was like a solid 15 years ago.
Okay.
That explains the kitchenware.
Yeah, the half modernization.
Mm,
Like. Yeah.
yeah.
Cool. I mean, like, probably a fridge there. I open it up, hope there's nothing inside. You know, just open things because if this is a thing, like Chad said, I'm pretty sure some drunk kids would leave some stuff somewhere.
Oh yeah, I mean, there's dead lighters that are kind of just across some of the floor. Opening up like the fridge, there's like one bottle of a 6-pack of beer that's been left. There's like on the inside of one of the cabinets, you open up the door, there's like little initials like AA and CB forever. There's like there's a Twitter handle.
This is AA Ron.
No, there's a
This is
Twitter
totally AA Ron.
tweeter handle. A twiddle handle.
Tweedledee.
Tweedledees.
Tweedledum.
Tweedledos.
Is there salt?
Not on first glance.
I mean, better question: does Daphne have salt in her backpack?
I mean, probably. She probably carries just like a bunch of like
You
tools and
know, the
stuff.
barbecue sets.
Like a steak in there.
Right, like the barbecue sets the dads carry to like barbecues. Daphne has one of those, but it's like steak and a crucifix and some salt,
Right.
holy water.
A clove of garlic.
Mhm. Absolutely. Go
Delicious.
bags.
Fancy. What are you,
All
a
the
Girl
fixins.
Scout?
Oh geez.
Something like that.
Might as well be. You straighten up from these cabinets and look around, and all of the cabinets have shut themselves.
Sorry,
What?
we didn't do that, right?
It's
I don't-
probably like those spring-loaded things, like they just shut on their own. But
I start going, hello.
Hi.
You can come out.
Daphne's just like, please don't.
Mm. Not all ghosts are bad, evil wraiths. It could be a fun ghost.
like a Casper.
Exactly. Or a hot
What I-
ghost.
Are you into ghosts?
I won't say no.
Would I know if like the syndicate like cares what kind of ghost it is?
It's good to make note of the things. Like they do have files upon files of like, Onis and phantoms and wraiths and etc. 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 It's not like mandatory, but it's kind of like a wanted dead or alive poster where it's like, I mean, if you can, then good. If not, then it's fine.
Okay. So it's not like you must exercise them.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
No. As long as it's gone at the end, they're generally pretty
Alrighty.
happy.
So much paperwork.
It just follows you, Daphne. It just follows you.
I just wanted to get drunk and not have to do this.
Charlotte has a
I
bottle of
pick
wine.
Right? Pick out the word drunk. Like,
If you want the wine, you just have to ask.
Yes, please. And she just like chugs it.
Oh, I was gonna have you open your mouth and dump it in, but okay.
Oh. No, I saw what happened last time. I don't.
we
Are
are
you
not good at
sure?
this. We are not good at this.
I think it could be fun. Like an anointing ritual, like a baptism of some sort.
Oh.
Ooh.
Fine, whatever, as long as I get more wine. I just hand it back.
You're no fun.
Soren, at the word baptism or whatever, shadow in the back of your head is like, that's uncomfortable. I think that's a little bit too uncanny for what we saw earlier.
Be interesting.
Well, your soul is mine, so you can't go giving it away.
I think Daphne's feeling it a little bit, so she just like lays on the ground and is like, "Are you gonna do it or what?"
Okay, fine.
She like falls back like.
You're laying like flat on your back.
She doesn't know what she's doing, so yeah.
Amazing.
I'm gonna kill you.
I thought you would like that.
I don't want to kill you. I just want you.
Oh.
Oh.
Interesting choice of words.
Okay. Well,
Very interesting.
open up, darling.
Yep. I guess she'll sit up a little bit and open her mouth.
Pour it in.
I'm going, have you roll the same roll that we did before?
Is it hot? I added plus to hot.
No, it's cool, silly goose.
Cool. Okay.
I could make it hot. I could transfer this into a hot roll because it's sexy.
Yeah.
Well, she did admit she wanted me, though.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I know, right? She did. Could be rolling to turn around. I just want to see if the wine makes it into the mouth first.
I got a 6.
No,
We are so bad at
you
this.
guys have got to stop doing this.
No, I won't. It's fun and sexy.
Not right now.
So
It's
determined.
fun, it's sexy, it's bonding time. Here, I'll pour a little on myself. Woo!
Soren's just gonna like take a step back, like, okay, I'm not next.
So,
More
okay, yeah.
experience.
You choke a little bit on the wine, but I mean it goes down your throat, so it's cool. If you would like to roll to turn her on, you can.
Cool.
Me? You know what? Yes. I do.
It seems like it could be up her alley. I don't know.
It could.
I
how
love
do you
when
feel?
people try to kill me. Yes.
If Daphne's cool with it, then I'll do it.
Sure. Go for
Okay.
it.
That is a true critical double sixes, and my hot is a +3. So that's a
So-
15.
Ooh.
That's a
Why didn't you do that with the wine?
Oh, Jesus.
Daphne does like it. Surprise!
I like to be
We discovered
waterboarded.
new
New kink unlocked.
It reminds me of home.
Oh no!
Oh, God.
Okay, I'm just gonna take the wheel of the train and I'm gonna go. We're just gonna go right back on track. It's cool. So, yes, on an unmitigated success, which is definitely a 15. You gain a string on them, so you get another string on
third
Daphne.
string, baby.
Oh,
You
shit.
you're screwed. She's gonna get your soul by the end of this.
Oh, shit.
And they choose a reaction from below, so I give myself to you. I promise something I think you want, or I get embarrassed and act awkward. So covered in wine, Daphne, which of these 3 options do you choose?
I think the only thing that works, she gets embarrassed and act awkward. So like she sits up really quickly and she's like, oh, that's excuse me, and then she's just like hitting tables and like chairs and like running out.
Okay, swag.
Would this count as a private moment? Like an intimate private moment?
With a... I wouldn't say it's an intimate private moment, but I would say it's an intimate moment.
Okay.
Because that was a 15. Like, the way
Yeah,
you guys
sure.
you were like Shadow was filming this for you in his brain, so you could see it too, Soren. Like Charlotte like poured the wine and then stood up, and the way she was like, oh yeah, it's a party. Like, I could just pour it on myself too if you want.
Mm-hmm.
You're both just like, oh, damn. Why was that attractive? I don't understand.
Building my harem. 1.
Holy God. That is so crazy.
It's like an Easter egg hunt.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. So Daphne darts out of the room. And I will say that you step on one of the softer spots in the floor. And you fall and go rocketing down into the basement.
Oh, fuck.
You land on like you land on like a pile of like linens and stuff. So it's not very hard fall, but yeah. Daphne is there, and then she's not.
She just yells up, "I'm okay."
Everyone, don't walk there.
The darkness
these
around
like
you is echoing,
super gross?
like echoing your voice back at you.
Are these linens like super gross, or are they kind of like okay, just dusty?
Yeah, they're okay. They're just dusty. And kind of like some of it is like the carpet that they were planning to put in some of the rooms. You know, as they did in the 70s, where you cover nice hard floors with carpet. There's like rolls of carpet there for that. There's like tablecloths and linens, and it's not bad. Very dark.
I'm gonna stand up and pull out a flashlight if I have one.
Yeah,
I think I would probably have one.
yeah. I mean, the chosen is always prepared.
It's true.
Yeah.
True story.
Turn on the flashlight, kind of shake it because the batteries are being a little weird. The light is flickering a little bit. And I mean, pretty standard basement. It's very large. There's multiple rooms, and they are all. It seems like the kind of brick foundation structure that's happening is it kind of creates little rooms that are underneath there. There's not a whole lot down there. It's just dusty, and you gonna go this floor in, or
I'm gonna look for a door.
there's no actual doors, but there are open. There are a couple of places in the wall that are open.
Okay. Is there like stairs in one of them, or did they just not add stairs yet?
They just did that. Nope, you're just stuck in the basement forever now. Bye,
Fantastic.
Daphne. I'm gonna go to the 3 screen now. Daphne's gone. No. You kind of poke your head around a couple of the pillars to try and check and see if there's any stairs to get back up. And out of like the corner of your eye, there's just like a flash of. Ooh, that was real close to the camera. A flash of white that goes past your vision down one of the other corridors.
I'm gonna shine my light over there and say, I told you to cut that freaky shit out.
Shine the light over there. There's nothing there.
Hate this. I'll go over there.
Oh. Okay. So you meander along down one of these very cobwebby corridors. And you're kind of leaning in to poke your flashlight and look into the rooms that are down the hallway. There's a couple that have like servants' beds in them. Little twin-size beds. And you're kind of looking around, and there's another flash of white that ducks into a room ahead of you.
Can you just not just tell me what you want, and then I'll just keep following?
I love it so much. Split the party! Woo! Okay, we are going to pause there, and we're going to filter back up through the cobweb and spider and rat baseboards to see what our beautiful other 3 people are doing.
I'm kind of like walking around a little bit, looking for like any sort of like door that leads to stairs or something like that. Something to like try and, you know, either get to Daphne or be able to like, you know, like open it up so she can get out.
Okay. Everybody else?
I am kind of grabbing linens and tying them together because if we can't find stairs, maybe we can make a little rope ladder or a linen ladder.
Very Girl Scouts of you. Very Girl Scouts of you.
Thank you.
Soren?
Well, she is going to try to like close her eyes and really, really, really try to sober up by yelling at Shadow.
Oh, okay. Shadow in the back of your brain just. I didn't choose to make you drink. You did that yourself.
Yeah, but come on, we gotta help her. And right now, I don't know, I'm feeling weird. Like, I need things and I do not want to need these things,
No, I think you should get everything that you need and want. Just go out there and take it.
Oh, great. Well, I can't do that while drunk.
Valid? But I also disagree. You're kind of cute when you're drunk.
Thank you. Hey, wait, no, stop it. Ugh, just come on, help me.
I will say. Roll dark for me.
Dork.
Dork.
Dork. That's me.
Mario.
I rolled a 10.
Oh, that's a success.
E.
Let me look over here real quick. So, you yell at Shadow. You're kind of complaining at him. Soren is being very quietly to herself in this moment, but appears to be having lots of facial emotions. There's lots of things happening on her face, but like she's not talking or going anywhere. But Shadow on the inside is kind of like, all right, I guess. And you feel your brain kind of get a little less foggy. You're able to focus a little bit more. But
Okay.
Shadow is in the back of your brain a little bit like now I'm buzzed. I don't know if this is what you wanted, but this is where we are.
Okay, I've just gone to kind of like open my eyes and just smile. Now I'm sober, and then I hear that laugh, and my face just falls. What'd you do?
I took your alcohol from you.
Wait,
That's-
are you drunk?
That's what you wanted, right? Oh my
boy.
god.
Oh my god, I love you so much.
Are there 3 sets of stairs in here, or is that me?
Oh my god.
You can't answer that anyway, you can't see.
That's fucked up. Okay. Fuck you. Okay,
Hey,
great.
one of the candlesticks that's on the table kind of knocks over. And he's like, oops. I think I did that. I think that was me. Oh well.
I'm gonna go over there and pick it up and put it back. If I can.
You have to. Are you. Are you using your, like, stick? Or are you relying on what Shadow is showing you?
Yeah, what Shadow is showing me. Hopefully it's not
Okay.
blurry.
God.
Yeah, so the way that Shadow kind of shows you what happens, is very much like what the Gaze into the Abyss on the character sheet looks like, where it kind of like there's images that play in your head, and it's kind of like a movie. This movie right now is like unfocused. You can see it, it's there, But there's one candlestick, but like you reach out to grab it and it's like, oh shit. Yeah. Sorry, I was just an inch off. Just gonna grab that. And like you go to set it on the table and it's a little bit like a little sloppy.
Okay. Oh, okay, great. I'm just gonna like just drop it. Like, okay, I'm good. We're go. Uh, let's go find Daphne.
Charlotte, you definitely did see all of that.
I'm tying all these things together and I'm like, are you okay?
I am. I'm great now. Other than that, peachy.
Okay.
Are you okay?
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
You you're drunk. Maybe you should
Not
sit
anymore.
down.
Okay.
We don't need another person falling into the hole.
Right.
Yeah.
Person. Yeah, but it's fuck.
Person, what the fuck is Well, if you die, it's not my fault, so.
Fair enough. Ash, you are looking around for a stairway that goes downwards. And you're walking around, poking your head indoors. There's a couple of bedrooms. There is like a main living room area. And underneath the grand staircase, there's a door. It's kind of sitting half ajar that you poke your head down, and it is a delightfully creepy wooden staircase downwards. If you would like to prance along that way.
I call out to Daphne and say I found the stairs. I'm coming down to find you. And there's a little tinge of something in my brain. Or not exactly my brain. And so I want to go down and try and find her and maybe use a couple powers on my way there.
Okay.
Ooh.
Okay.
Or rather on our way back.
First thing to note is that you step into the hallway, little like nook that starts the landing of going down the stairs. The door closes behind you with a nice, solid, creaking thunk. You hear a little click noise. You don't remember seeing a key in the keyhole.
Perfect.
It's very dark.
I don't have a flashlight. Do I see Daphne's flashlight like swooping around?
You're up the staircase still, and it's very dark, and there's like a couple of walls in your way.
Okay. Yeah, so I'm just gonna take it easy. I don't wanna ask for too many things yet.
Fair. I mean, ask away. The beauty of one shots. So, Daphne, you kind of hear the echoing, I'm coming down to find you, in the darkness from the hallway behind you. It's definitely Ash, but you are turning the corner for the room that the ghostly white thing disappeared into. And you're swooping your flashlight around, and underneath the bed there's a set of very large glowing eyes. They're not menacing, but they're very large, big, and blue.
Hi there. What are you doing here?
One skinny little hand pushes a picture that looks like one of the old, like you have to stand there for 10 minutes type of pictures.
Mhm.
It's like crisp around the edges. One little hand just kind of like pushes it towards you.
I'll go over there and pick it up. Is this you?
Skitters back into the darkness as you approach. And as you look at it, it is the original family. There's Lady Whistlethicket, looking imposing. The photograph is aged, of course, but looking very imposing. There's the husband who, I mean, he's very, like, skinny. Not much of a guy, just, it's kind of clear that he's not necessarily the one that wore the pants in the family. And then the 3 kids. And the writing on the back is very scripty and cursive. But, I mean, you can make out all of the family's names and a date.
Do I know the 2 main, like the 2 parents' names?
You know them as Lady Whistlethicket and Sir Whistlethicket.
Okay. I'm just gonna say, are you, and then I'm gonna start and like pause to your action.
It started with an M. Maisie? No, that's the newer one. That's Lord have mercy. Notes are hard.
Tell me about it.
Lord have Maisie.
Lord have Maisie.
Mercy buckets.
Maisie buckets. Buckets of Maisie.
Murder.
Yes. Maisie. I was correct. Look at me go. I'm smart. I remembered. Maisie. Whenever you say that name, the, like, very thin, waifish kind of creature peeks its head out from, like, doesn't peek its whole head out from under the bed, but, like, gets closer to the edge. Kind of looks up at you.
Okay. Maisie. Maisie, what exactly do you want? Like, do you want to move on? Are you just trying to get attention? You trying to tell me something?
You shouldn't be here.
You know, I don't want to be here.
You shouldn't be here. My mom
Like-
will get real mad.
Oh, is she here?
Mm.
I see. Where is she right now, Maisie?
She's everywhere. All the time.
Well, that's not terrifying at all. Are you safe? Like, do you want to leave?
I can't leave. I'm stuck here.
Because your mom?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
In the house.
Mm-mm. I see.
You have to get out.
Maisie, I'll be okay. Do you want me to help you? I can help you.
You have to leave. She disappears.
Why are they always like this? I'll stand up and start making my way back out towards where I heard Ash's voice.
Okay, easy enough. Ash, you are going down the stairs, like, leaning forwards and squinting your eyes as if that will help you see through the dark. At all. As if it doesn't just impede your vision further.
I get a little frustrated and I'm like, fine, you can have some. And I impart a small bit of my soul to my patron, and I can see perfectly in the dark now.
I love it. You feel that. You feel that deep within you. There's just a little piece of you that is gone. And you'll never get it back.
Oof.
For
It'll
some
come
dark
back.
vision, man. For some dark
Right.
vision.
For some dark
Is this
vision.
one-time dark vision or like it's forever now? Because if it's forever now, I might. I do not judge. If it's one time, I might judge.
I actually don't know how the passive powers work. As far as getting them from my dark power. I'm not sure.
Roll
So
dark for me.
roll dark.
Mhm.
I can do that. That is a 9.
9! That is a mixed success, correct?
Mhm.
Yeah. So you impart a piece of your soul to get dark vision. You get the sense that you will always be able to see pristinely at night, kind of like a creature that is like a vampire or something, where they just have the ability to pierce through the darkness and see everything. But I will also say that you feel kind of like a warm wetness on your face, and there's a little bit of blood that is just kind of trickling from your tear ducts. And I will
Amazing.
say you need to take 1 harm.
Okay. Perfect. I will take that.
It's worth it, I swear.
Worth it. I have dark vision.
I can see in the dark. Shit, now is everything I ever say in the dark? Are you gonna be like, I have
But I
dark
have dark
vision.
vision.
What do I see? But I have dark vision.
No, because I'm just trying to find Daphne at the moment.
Hey, it's kind of easy enough to see the footprints in like the dust and the dirt headed off down the hallway, and you're kind of like, why did she walk further into the darkness?
Literally was very close to the stairs.
Like close enough to look at the stairs and then turn away from them.
Amazing. How did she manage this? I still call after her. Daphne, wherever you are, you probably should turn around.
I can hear that, right?
Yeah, at this point, you're kind of headed back and grumbling about ghosts and children and
And their vague bullshit.
bullshit.
How dare they be fake?
So vague all the time. Why can't they just tell me? Yeah, I'm coming.
And you turn the corner and shine up your light right into Ash's eyes, which have fully adjusted to the darkness, and therefore he's like,
Yeah, that's very painful.
No, sorry.
and you see the blood that is bright and shiny red down his face.
Oh, Ash, are you okay? You're bleeding.
Got like some fiberglass in my eye or something.
Oh my god. Do we need to take you to the hospital?
Nah, I'll be fine.
You would say that.
Hey man, hospitals are
And
expensive.
I go up and I like grab his face and like pull him down so that I can see in his eye to make sure like there's not like something stuck in there. Dude, what
Can
did you
I
do?
say that since I took this power from the Bakaneko, that one of my eyes is slitted now?
Sure. Yeah. You pull his face down close. There's one eye that's like a perfect human eye. It's all fine. It's all good. And the other one, rather like the end of that one movie where only the girl and the guy escape from the cavern, and you look at her eyes and they're like weird shaped. His eye is now a slitted thin diamond with like little kind of like little circular bits on the
Your eye didn't do that
horizontal.
before, did it?
Huh? What?
Your eye didn't do that before, did it?
Do what? I have no idea what you're talking about.
It's
Someone can't really look at their own eyes, especially in the dark. We should not be in the dark.
that's fair. Your eyes have a slit now.
It's probably, I don't know, fiberglass.
I saw you suck a man's soul out. Just what is going on?
I can see in the dark. Okay.
You should probably put it away.
I
Put one away.
put my
I
eyes
don't know.
away.
I mean, I don't think that like you should show everybody else. I mean, Soren, it doesn't matter. Soren can't see, but
I just kind of like push my glasses up a little bit. That's all I got, man. That's all I got.
Eye patch.
Alright.
Eye patch.
Oh my god.
Whatever. Like, well then I guess you look fine. I don't think there's fiberglass in there.
No, that was a bold-faced lie. So what isn't a lie is the door is probably locked.
Oh, that might have been the ghost.
Okay, cool. Wait, what?
There's a little girl down here, Maisie, and I hand him the picture. Apparently, her mom's around here and is super domineering. She's keeping Maisie at least here. Who knows who else?
The darkness kind of whispers back. Who else? Who else? Who else? Who else?
I just turn around and point at it. Stop it!
Point gesticulating at the darkness.
Who,
I will
who's
turn
the
this house
domineering
around.
one here? Right? Who's the domineering one here? You're literally yelling at a house.
I
Like,
just,
So much for not wanting to do your job.
I just wanted a nice time out with my friends. I didn't want to have to work once.
so I guess the question is, I know Charlotte's making some sort of rope thing with Lennon. Do you want to wait for that, or do you want to get out of here? Like, back upstairs?
I mean, we tried to kick the door in earlier and it didn't work, so maybe we should just wait.
I mean, I have my ways.
Like failing to kick the door in?
Much different than failing to kick the door in, you jerk.
Sorry, I can't help it. I'm annoyed. I'm sorry.
Well,
yeah, I guess we'll do this your way. What'd you have in mind?
I put my hands on Daphne's shoulders. Now you're gonna have to trust me. And I need you to close your eyes. And I
Okay, I'll
am
do it.
going to invoke 2 moves from my dark power.
Right?
I am going to use Through the Looking Glass and Terabithia.
Terabithia, I don't want to cry today.
Yeah, it's such a
That's
sad
nice.
movie. I love it so much. So, Terabithia, when you purposefully lead another character into a supernatural situation, they mark experience and I gain a string on them.
Ooh.
Okay.
So,
And then Through the Looking Glass is I slip into a supernatural world and I roll dark on a and things happen depending on what I roll.
Okay.
things happen.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Okay. So, especially also for those of you who failed your rolls earlier, remember to mark 3 experience and take some sort of level up feature if you have not. And also Daphne takes 3 experience from that moment as well. You feel weirdly like just a little boost, you know? You're like, interesting. Maybe it's just the tingles. And Ash, go ahead and roll dark to slip into a supernatural world. Question mark?
It's exactly what I wanted. So I got a 7, which is a mixed
Makes a
result,
6.
and what I get to choose either you'll need to find another way back, I enter my darkest self, or something escapes into the mundane world. And I'm gonna choose that something escapes into the mundane world.
Okay.
Just to make things hard on you guys.
God, no, man, this is just gonna... Okay. Delightful. I love that. Alright. Okay. Okay. So you slip into the supernatural world. What would you like that to look like?
So, Daphne closes her eyes, and I just start like thinking about like where my powers come from and if I can harness that in any positive way. And we just kind of like slip slowly, the darkness fades around us, and fire and brimstone just starts sprouting out around us as we plunge into the darkest depths. And I just hold Daphne even closer, seeing all this happening and wondering if we're gonna get out. And then it slowly fades, and we're on the first floor somewhere.
Love it. Daphne, you close your eyes and it makes you a little anxious because you know that there's some weird shenanigans happening here. But you trust Ash. And then everything gets a lot hotter for a second. Then you can hear the crackling of flames and you can smell the brimstone. You can smell the weird sulfury rotten egg smell, and you're like, oh man, did Ash toot? I had to throw it in there. I'm sorry. Okay, I will stop laughing at my own jokes. And then it gets cold again, and you guys are in the dining room.
Can I open my eyes now?
Yeah.
Like I have her like in my arms. I'm just looking around. Oh
Do we
yeah,
see
yeah.
them? We appear.
Yeah.
Okay.
And Charlotte, you have completed your little
rope.
linen rope, and you're about to toss it down, and they appear
Craft.
behind you. Interesting point of note is that there is a smell of sulfur that comes with it, and there is a kind of like a flickering flame sort of cast shadow behind Ash that is much bigger, much more daunting than he is, with long pointed horns and wings. And it just disappears.
Might know this person or this thing. Actually, can I roll to see if I know who this entity is?
Sure. Roll dark.
Okay. Oh no, maybe they're a coworker. Ooh, that's a 10.
Not a coworker.
You said 10?
Yeah, 10.
It is, in fact, Asmodeus himself. Right? Isn't that what? Yeah.
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 Mm-hmm.
It is, like, the top prince of hell.
Oh,
The prince. The...
I'm a little jealous.
Not a
I'm a little
coworker, a boss.
jealous.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
You literally go
I-
from, I could fix this boy, to...
As Ali Wong says, oh my god.
Oh my
Oh
god.
my god.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
You just drop the rope that you're holding.
I drop the rope, I turn around and I go. I just say out loud, interesting development. And then I see Daphne like, oh Daphne, you're here too. Hi.
Hi. Thanks.
Mind you, Daphne is still in my arms, just kind of like I've loosened my grip a little bit.
You don't know who you're jealous of more, Charlotte.
No. Everyone here is so hot, and it's just really hard being me. None of you would understand.
I love you guys so much.
Yeah.
I will filter to Thorin, who had walked out of the room. Where did you walk to when you walked out of the room?
I probably, knowing Soren's stubborn ass, probably walked upstairs.
I love it. Great. Fantastic. I love you guys so much. You're perfect. So, you kind of get up the stairs. Shadow is just hilarious in the back of your brain. He is filtering imagery to you, but the stairs are kind of like a little wobbly, and you're just like, this is so hard. This is more difficult than me being drunk. What the fuck? But you do get upstairs, and you kind of trail your fingers along the balustrade, and meander your way into the master bedroom, which it looks like, it looks like the master suite. It's entirely renovated. There is a grand 4-poster bed. It's hand carved. The crown molding in the room is all restored. There's a beautiful armoire in one corner. There's a settee, one of these words, that has a white sheet draped over it. There's a large mirror that is a floor-to-ceiling mirror with a wrought iron frame cramped in one corner. It is only half covered by a sheet. The glass is very old, but it seems maintained pretty well. And then there's a door. There's 2 doors that go to the master bathroom on the other side of the room. And you can see this because Shadow is drunkenly looking around the room.
Awesome.
You get this mental image of Shadow in like angsty teen boy clothing, kind of just laid out on the bed. Like, dust angels.
I'm just gonna walk over there and kind of push him aside, move over, make room, and just lay down next to him.
I love it. Alright, cool. Shadow's looking up at the ceiling and he's like, there's so much going on in this house. There's a lot here. It's kind of confusing.
Kind of confused, but more about you. How can I see you?
I'm a thing. I exist. I'm a person. Sort of. Like, I picked this. This is somebody's soul that I own. He was cute, so I chose him to show myself in this moment. If
What do
anybody
you really
walked
look
in,
like?
it would be looking like you're talking to yourself.
So you don't actually have a body.
It's body. Who needs those silly flesh meat suit people?
Okay. Well, is there anybody else in this room?
Sticks out his hands. I'm sensing. Yeah, bullshit. No, there's. Hello. Nothing answers him. But I mean, it does feel like maybe you're not alone in the room.
I'm gonna say, hello, sorry for laying on your bed. I mean, me, I don't know, he, they, you, person. This fool here is laying down with me. We're gonna sleep because he needs to sober up because I can't see shit. Okay, great. And we sprawl.
Love it. Trio downstairs. Don't know where Soren went. Soren just walked away at some point.
I don't care, so
Beautiful.
they might, but I'm.
You're too busy looking at Ash and Daphne.
What did you see down there?
A ghost.
Ooh, spooky.
Mm. Mm.
What's the matter? Why are you making that face?
Because I don't want to deal with this. I'm just gonna hand her the picture.
Oh. Well, you chose to walk into a haunted house, babes. I mean, what did you expect?
I was hoping there wasn't actually anything in, and it was just bullshit. But I should have known better.
Looking at this.
I saw her and I point to Maisie. And apparently she's here. And then I point to the lady of the house.
Okay. I hold it in a way so like Ash can see as well. I'm like, oh.
Oh yeah, Ash has blood on his face and not entirely human eyes either. That's the thing.
Interesting. Okay.
Should probably clean this.
Probably.
Yeah. I think you're in the right company for it, though.
Yeah, you don't seem surprised.
Me?
Yeah.
I'm not surprised more as I am impressed. You know?
I guess so. Anyway, the little girl said that she can't leave because her mom won't let her. And the house. Something about the house. I don't know.
So we burned the house down.
Well, no,
Again.
because it's already been burned down, so it's not gonna work.
What should we do then?
Daphne takes out a little notebook and starts flipping through. Well, we could do it. She starts listing off things for cleansing places.
I feel like this notebook is a angsty version of the notebook that they use in Supernatural. like dad's notebook.
You're telling me that notebook's not angsty?
Yeah, no, because this one, I feel like this one has like stickers of bands on it and shit.
Probably.
I want to try something, and I'm gonna carefully walk to the front door. I want to see if it's locked.
Is locked.
Everyone, exciting announcement. We are locked in here.
Yeah, tried to lock us downstairs too.
This is exciting.
I
That's-
wouldn't
that's
call
a
this
word for it.
exciting.
That is definitely a word for it.
It's not exciting.
How is it not?
Because I deal with this like almost every day and I'm tired.
Poor baby.
Well, like I said, you chose to walk into a haunted house. What did you expect?
I thought they were being stupid.
Oh.
She's tired, okay?
You know,
If we
Daphne,
really...
Daphne takes out like this huge knife. It's like, okay, well, let's go find someone.
Yeah, we should probably stick together if this house is trying to kill us.
Can I roll to turn someone on? Having
Okay.
pulled that knife out.
Who are you turning on
I-
here? Just curious.
Either.
I'm already
Roll.
turned.
Just roll.
I-
I
100%.
Roll. It'll apply to both of them. We'll go there. We've decided this is like a weird polyamory thing, so it's fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's apropos college.
Mm.
We're all consenting adults.
What's that, 8?
An 8 is a mixed success.
Yep.
So, what Charlotte and Ash can do is you can either give Daphne a string or you can choose one of the reactions. I give myself to you. I promise something I think that you want. Or I get embarrassed and act awkward.
Do you have any strings on me?
I have 2 on you right now.
2. That is actually kind of perfect. I'm gonna give you the third one.
Okay.
And how many do you have on me?
Just 1.
One? I'll give you another one just for funsies. I'm feeling generous.
Alright.
All
There's
right.
a move that I need 3 strings.
Oh,
Ooh.
shit! I'll pull that out pretty quickly.
I'm a spicy boy.
Spicy.
Spicy.
Oh yeah, I have 3 strings on you too.
Perfect.
Delightful.
Ooh.
So, Daphne's real hot right now, guys. The bow and the hair,
I mean, I've seen what she's done with that knife before.
the knife, the knowledge of the supernatural world that she just rattles off as if it is no big deal. Kind of also the fact that there's not really a normal human reaction to you guys being demons. Like, that's definitely part of it. Because for all intents and purposes, she seems human, but she doesn't seem intimidated or like her perception doesn't seem shifted because you guys are demons. And that's definitely something that appeals to both of you. And you're kind of staring. And then your little reverie breaks because a woman in a like school teacher uniform, she's got like her hair in a bun. She's a very like average kind of woman, goes wisping through the room screaming, "Leave me alone, oh my fucking god, get the fuck, why am I trapped here with you forever?" And the door, a couple of doors open and slam as she bursts through the room, and behind her a skinnier kind of guy, with a little top hat, not like a mini top hat, but like a little top hat, and like a cane comes running in after her, and he's like crying. He's like, "No, I finally got to be here with you forever. Why are you running away from me? Ah!" And he like is going to like beat on the door. And the door that slammed closed happened to be the master bedroom. Just saying. So
Dude, I don't think she wants you.
she wants me. Of course she wants me. How could she not?
Look at yourself.
She's mine.
She is above you.
She's mine. She
Really?
loves me.
How do you know?
I love her. We're meant to be together.
Can I, like, take out, like, a little vial of salt and just...
Roll the lash out. Roll the lash out.
Okay.
That's amazing.
I really want to see how well this works. I really want to see if it's just like salt shaker and he's just like, oh.
Oh no.
Oh no.
It's dead.
That's
You would have had to chase him upstairs in order to do this, by the way.
6, 7.
Okay, makes sense. You throw some, you like reach into your pouch and you throw some salt, and he's like, "Ow! What the fuck?" And he does kind of just disappear, and dissipate. But you sense that his like presence is still there, and there's still the knocking on the door.
He was annoying. Let's go find Soren.
Soren, speaking
You
of,
go.
there's now a like a ghostly apparition of a school teacher who is inside the room, like leaning her back against the door, trying to like hold it closed with her ghostly self. And Shadow is like, "There's somebody in here now. She's in here. There's somebody. There's another person. Not a person. Sort of a person. I don't know if they're a real person." She looks up and she's like, "What are you doing here? You need to get out of here."
Sorry. They're kind of a little bit drunk, and I'm like, so.
That's not good. You're gonna end up trapped here too. We have to get you out of here.
Oh no, that's fine. I got them. We're cool.
There is a screech that goes through the house. A blood-curdling scream, and the pounding stops, and the ghosts disappear. And then there's utter silence.
Okay, bye.
Just Soren in clearly the next room. Okay, bye.
Oh. She's in there.
Open it.
Yeah,
Yep.
is it locked? Can
Is it
I
locked?
just open it?
It is not locked.
Oh. No, I'll open it. Soren? You okay?
Yeah. Yeah. I sleep.
Are you
see
that
that.
drunk?
You do not sleep. You get up.
We're spending the night here. What the heck do you expect?
To break
Ooh.
night. Like that's the phrase, right? We break night, like sunrise, all that fun stuff.
Yeah, stay up all night.
Okay. I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
There is a lady here, and she says we're gonna get stuck here if we don't leave. And then she screamed, scrum. One of those.
It wasn't her who
Okay.
screamed. The scream came from like the walls almost.
Oh, the walls, I think.
Hate that.
Tracks for a house like this.
Yeah, I think Daphne opens her notebook to like a empty page and just starts like writing notes, screaming "wall," and just muttering to herself.
That's what it does. Screaming walls.
Annoying ass husband.
Neither one of the people, the woman and the man, did not look like the people in the picture.
Oh, okay.
You kind of gathered that it was the school teacher who went looking after Maisie described what was going on.
Oh, okay.
And the lover who went to come and check on her.
I see.
Gotcha. Do we notice anything strange on the bed?
You do not.
Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna just walk over, grab Soren by the wrist and just fireman carry her. It's like, all right, up and at him.
I feel like I'm used to this.
And scuttle out of the room.
Okay.
Soren just kind of dangles. I'm like, man,
Yep.
so close.
Shadow
Come on,
disappears
let's
off
go.
of the bed.
Where are we going?
I mean, there's still more rooms. We haven't seen much of upstairs. We can at least like, map out the place. You
I think we should.
pat her on the head. You good to stand?
Yeah. Just can't, I want to touch the walls.
You touch them, and as soon as you touch them, you feel like the dark and just pulsing malevolent energy kind of seep out of them and hold onto your hand almost. It feels icky.
I'm gonna try to do something stupid. I'm gonna try to tickle it.
You reach out and you tickle the wall. Interestingly, no reaction.
Amazing.
Everybody else, you see Soren reach out and tickle the wall.
What are you doing?
Drunk. Oh my god.
It feels like this wall is alive somehow, so I wanted to see if that had feelings.
By tickling it?
I mean, I'm pretty sure if I tickled you, I could see feelings as in laughter.
I think I don't know what to do with that.
I guess on to the next fucking room in this house of horrors.
Okay.
Unless you guys got a better idea.
No, I mean, things seem to be revolving around Mistress Whistlethicket. Maybe we should try to find her room. Whatever.
Whistlethicket.
Whistlethicket. Maybe we should try to find her room.
You are currently in her room. Is the master bedroom.
Oh, okay. I assume this was the school teacher's room.
No.
If this is
Oh
her
yeah, because
room,
she died checking it out. Okay.
because
Yeah.
if this is her room, there might be something that like ties her to the house. We destroy it. House is no longer evil, it's just a house.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah. Can we look around? for
Sure.
like a diary, pictures, anything personal.
The mirror in the corner of the room seems to be as old as the house. Also, the sheet on top of it has pulled off of it, and you can see underneath, like, leave is scrawled in red, but like almost on the inside of the glass. There's a box kind of underneath the bed that's got a few more pictures. Pictures of the original family, pictures of some of the other families that have lived here. All of them have dates on them. All of them have the, like, faces of the families X'd out with scratches. The master bathroom, if you walk into it, there are way too many mirrors in here for it to be comfortable. You almost feel like you're gonna get just sucked into some alternate dimension, or something is gonna come out of them and get you if you stand there for too long, because there's too many mirrors just facing each other. You swear your reflection like takes a second to like follow what you're doing.
Hate that.
Interesting.
So she seemed to like mirrors a lot.
What if we smashed them?
7 years of bad luck.
It's okay, I'm gonna live forever.
Fair.
That checks out.
Fair.
Yeah. Is the window open?
It is not. It is closed.
Can I open it?
Yeah, it takes some muscle. You gotta like kind of pin your elbow against the wall and really give it a nice solid heft. But it creaks open with an awful sound.
And how big is that mirror?
It is floor to ceiling, very wide, clunky, but beautiful wrought iron.
Alright. Can I stick my head out the window and see if there's like any other spirits running around out there?
You stick your head out the window and you look to the right, and right in your face is this hollow, pale, skinny looking creature with spindly fingers and deep dark eye sockets just in your face, and it screams and pulls you out of the house.
Oh fuck.
You're dangling by the creature and the window.
I run to the window.
Hey, you little fucking asshole.
You can feel some of your life force just ooching away as it leans forward and just kind of like sucks in endlessly.
Oh, you can go.
Oh no, you can.
I'm gonna see if I can like distract it in any way, like yell like "Hey!" or get its attention off of Daphne.
You kind of wave your hands and kind of like, "Hey, what are you doing?" And it doesn't seem to react.
Can I stab it in the face?
Are you letting go of the windowsill in order to do that?
I'm gonna grab onto it and just like stab.
Okay.
If I fall, then I fall. Whatever.
I'm also by the window. I said I ran to the window, so you could, I guess, grab onto me.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll try to do that.
It's got one of your hands and your other hand is on the windowsill. So if you want to stab it, you'll have to use one of your hands. It's kind of what I'm getting at here.
Okay.
Right.
Can I try to like push it away and let Charlotte pull me back inside?
Roll the lash out.
Okay.
Well, I mean, or you can roll to run away. Pick one. They're both the same.
Is it both volatile?
Mm-hmm.
So that's an 11
Oh,
for lash out physically.
cool. You deal them harm. They choke up momentarily before they can react, or you get away to a safe place. So, which one are you? Are you more trying to harm it or more trying to leave?
I guess I'll run away. Just to get back into the.
Okay. Yeah, easy enough. So you kind of swing your body in a certain way, and you like kind of grab its wrist and twist, and the suddenness of that movement pushes it back, and you are able to slide into the window. But I would like to note that you've taken a harm.
Okay.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Amazing.
I'll like pat Charlotte's shoulder. Thank you, and then try to close the window.
Yeah, I'll go and help.
Yeah.
Because, oh my god.
Yeah. You didn't see Ash and Soren. Neither one of you saw the thing that was on the wall outside.
But Daphne almost like
But Daphne-
falling out and also kind of cut
Yes.
up now.
Daphne is Daphne isn't cut up. Daphne looks
Oh, right.
gaunter.
Ooh.
Like a little thinner. A little more haunted.
I'm gonna destroy that fucking mirror.
Yep, that's a good idea.
Is that what's happening? Who's doing the things?
I don't know. Is there anything in here to destroy the mirror with? Something nice and blunt.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure there's like a hammer chilling from the renovating
Oh, is there
stuff.
a fireplace poker in this room? Or like
Yeah,
a
because
fireplace?
there is also a fireplace. So there's all the fireplace shenanigans right next to it.
Okay, I'm gonna grab a fireplace poker, kind of tell everyone to stand back, and I'm gonna swing at this thing.
Roll to lash out.
Okay. What's the modifier for that?
Volatile.
Forgot.
Volatile.
Volatile. Oh, oof. Okay. That's a 4. Enough experience.
You swing out with this wrought iron poker, and it's not that it's heavy. It's definitely not that it's heavy. It's just you hit the mirror and it bounces off of the mirror, leaving the mirror unscathed. And that's a failure. That is just an out and out failure.
It is.
So I will say you become your darkest self. You get so mad at your inability to control this. What does it look like?
When that happens, I think kind of like I drop the poker and I just kind of like look at the mirror and I don't see my human self anymore. I see what I really am. This like twisted, dark, horned thing. And I think my eyes have become like very like reptilian or cat-like, have that full-on slit, but they're full-on like Raz went halfway, I'm full now. And who's the closest to me?
That would
Me or Daphne, I think.
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah. I lunge at Daphne.
Okay.
Claws bared.
Oh, fuck.
Daphne.
Yeah.
Good. Okay. We're gonna lash out at you, and you are gonna tell me how you react in this moment.
I'm gonna like struggle and try to like grapple her, maybe like try to like yell and snap her out of it.
Okay. So we will have you keep your cool. So roll cold, and Madeline, if you will roll volatile.
Yeah, you.
And I
That
will
is
give
a-
you plus
Oh,
one
yeah.
forward on that.
+1. So does that nullify? So then that's just a 0. So I have an 8.
Mine was a 7.
Okay. So both of those are mixed successes. With lashing out, Daphne will take 1 harm,
Alrighty.
and Charlotte will choose whether Daphne learns something about her true nature and gains a string. Let me decide how bad the harm turns out, or you are already your darkest self, so you don't get that option.
I'm gonna give that to you, Raz. I'm gonna give that to you. It's my gift. It's my string on you. I have a string on you now.
Oh, okay, okay, okay. I see.
No, I'm
Okay.
kidding, but no, yeah, I'll leave it up to you with how
Okay.
like ugly and bad this
damaging,
gets.
yeah.
Delightful. So,
Exciting.
let me see your 7. The MC will tell you how your actions will leave you vulnerable, and you can choose to back down or go through with it. So, Lord. It's complicated. Why y'all gotta make my life complicated like this? First.
Because we love you.
I know you do.
You turned me to my darkest self, Raz.
I did. It was fun. We've got like a very limited amount of time left in this stream here, so I mean, I wanted to see what would happen.
This is drama, and I like it.
So, what? Okay, I got it. Instead of taking 1 harm, Daphne takes 2.
Okay.
If you would like to, I think you have to. Oh, my bad. 3 harm. I'm specifically doing math in my head right now.
Well,
You
that's
take your
all
4th
my harm.
harm. And you will need to skirt death. So you can erase all of your harm and either become your darkest self or lose all of your strings that you have on everybody.
I will also become my darkest.
Delightful.
Oh my
I
God.
love that
The girls are
so
fighting!
much.
The girls are fighting.
Fight. Okay. So, to satisfy your keep your cool, I will say that you see Charlotte turn into her darkest self. You see the demon take over. You see her fingers almost claw-like come at you. You feel them puncture your body, and you can feel the harm. You can feel your internal organs bleeding. And then you feel yourself switching into that robotic sort of kill all the monsters mode. And I will give you the option to stay and fight or flee into the house before you full darkest self?
I think I don't want to hurt the people I care about, so I will flee.
Oh my god, you care about me.
I didn't say that.
You hear Charlotte and you guys, oh my god, you care about me.
So,
Shut up.
do you want to describe kind of like what you physically look like whenever you've turned into your darkest self, Danny?
I don't think she looks much different, but her eyes just go blank and cold, and there's just nothing.
So,
Just nothing. There's no emotion anymore.
Completely dissociate.
yeah. You see her run out of the room. Blood on her clothing, but does not appear to be injured anymore. And there's a Charlotte who is standing there with blood all over her fingers. Soren and Ash, got anything to say about that?
Like seeing this play out in like a blink of an eye, I think I'm going to bar the path of Charlotte to Soren with my body.
Okay.
Like just stand in the way in case like it continues. And at the same time try to like talk to Charlotte, like see like same thing Daphne was trying to do, and like, you know, what is happening, what's going on, like let's figure something out kind of thing.
Okay. Well, roll to keep your cool.
All right.
And I'm still in my darkest self, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
That's a thing that just exists until the requirements are satisfied.
Okay.
That
Are those
is
internal or external requirements? I'm so sorry to cut you off, but are those internal requirements or external requirements?
It depends on what your darkest self is. I remember you sent me
Yes,
yours.
I did.
So whatever you said your darkest self needed.
Got
yeah,
it.
like
Okay.
I have two different ways to get out of mine.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
I got a 7 minus 1. That is a 6.
That's a failure.
That is a failure.
Delightful. So you kind of see yourself jumping out and saving the day, right? But you jump out and you kind of end up just shooting your hands out, losing your balance, and tangling up with Charlotte in this weird sort of demon-esque mood that she's in.
If that's the case, that if I'm like entangled in this, I am going to give Asmodeus my last string,
Okay.
thus entering my own darkest self.
Okay. All right.
But I will invoke a werewolf move. Primal Dominance.
Okay.
Essentially, I am going to lash out physically to pin her.
Okay.
And I got, that is a 10.
Oh, that's a success.
Woo!
So Charlotte, you get a harm,
Cool.
and you choke up momentarily before you can react. So you are pinned now.
Because of primal dominance, it's an additional harm.
Oh god,
Damn,
2
okay.
harm. She's already in her darkest self.
Yeah.
None of you guys are gonna show each other what you need to show each other to get out of your darkest selves either. That's just not how this book works.
Probably not.
Especially not with like 10 minutes left.
Yeah.
No. Okay. So Charlotte, you now have like these big bruises from being pushed down so hard. Head's a little sore. Soren, Shadow in the back of your brain is like, well, the plot has definitely thickened here. I don't know what's going on, but I mean, maybe we should do something.
I mean, you know, moments like this where I wish I wasn't blind, so I could see what's happening and not hurt myself.
Well, I mean,
But
you can see it's just all blurry because I can't see very well right now.
that's exactly what I mean. You know what? If I ask you a
Take that back.
favor, will you do it
Oh,
for me?
yeah.
Anytime, baby.
I love you so much. I am going to invoke string attached. You can ask the dark power for something that you really, really want. The MC will attach a price to the thing you want and hint at an undesired twist in its nature. If you pay the price, you'll get what you're after.
Okay, what do you want?
I want all the shit to stop.
Shadow. You see him before you again. He's like the only thing that you can actually see, which is one of the things that got your attention about him in the first place. Is that when your eyes are darting around and all you see is darkness, you can see him. And he gets all close and he looks in your eyes. I can do that. But I need control of your body.
The 3 people's sanity back. And yeah, okay. For the sake of mine, you have it.
There's this cackling kind of in the back of your head. It's evil, it's maniacal, it's echoing through your skull. And you feel cold ice pour through your veins. You are a backseat in your brain. You can see. You can actually see. But your body isn't doing what you want it to. Your body is not yours. Your body stretches. Cracks its back a little bit. Right. Let's see what we can do here now. And Charlotte, Ash, and Daphne, you all feel yourselves come back to yourself. Charlotte and Ash, you are tangled together on the floor. Both of you are kind of sore a little bit from that little fall. Ash, you're like, I'm not entirely sure how I got up here, but okay. Daphne, you kind of are halfway down the stairs, fighting yourself to turn back around and go and murder them. And you just, vision clears. And Soren puts her glasses up on top of her head, and her eyes are this glowing molten orange yellow. She leans on the bed. So, let's make it a party, why don't we? And that's where we'll end. Yeah, I mean, just to gloss over kind of what happens. Shadow is definitely trying to fuck everybody.
Charlotte's there, like 1,000%.
Right. So, I mean, you guys survive, if only because at this point, Shadow kind of has taken control of the house. Like, Shadow is mad flexing right now.
Yeah, she did say all of this.
Yeah, she said all of this. And you don't know that the house thing is permanent, but it's... While you're in your darkest self, while you're here, that's kind of what's happening.
Yeah.
Wild.
Wild.
Oh my God.
Yeah, so... That's about all of that.
That was
And that, I would say, is genuine kindness and some such. So, I mean, all of your darkest selves were actually fulfilled in the end, too.
Amazing.
That was kind of a selfless act done in all of your favor.
This is what.
Oh my God.
Oh.
Yeah.
Never got to kiss someone.
Okay, look.
None of us did.
Yeah. God,
Would you like to kiss each other? You can.
Yes.
Yes, we
Yes.
all give each other a little smooch.
Okay. Everybody roll hot real quick.
Okay.
Okay, that's a -1. Uh,
That's
10.
9.
10.
7.
I will say, Alexi.
Oh wait, no, that's a 10. Sorry, that's a 10. Did not know.
Not you, Alexa. Shut up. Stop. Go away. No. Cancel.
Oh no.
The robots.
Anyways,
The real demon
Hello.
is Alexa.
My name.
Soren, I will say you automatically succeed because you're not yourself right now. You're Shadow, and Shadow is a mad beast.
Yeah.
Ruben, what did you get? Ruben?
I got an 8.
Okay, yeah. So, yeah, basically, all of you guys are very great kissers, and you are now, like, very
Yay.
infatuated with each other.
I mean, I was already on top of Charlotte, so
Exactly. And so it's just
I captioned
Natural
all
progression.
of my drinks on Daphne.
I love it. Daphne
you
comes
seen
back to
Daphne's
herself
body?
and then it's like, oh,
What's happening
maybe I
here?
should give away my soul. Maybe that would be the fun thing to do here.
And the
No
door
strings
locked.
Okay, all right. Thank you guys so much for sticking around. I hope you enjoyed the little story that we've wound up for you. It just, I feel like it took a real hard
yes.
left there. I'm so happy you got to see all of their darkest selves, so that made me happy. And I am going to say have a great night. Enjoy this little preview that I've put together of Mac4Mania, which starts next week. And when you see us again, we will be in space. Bye!
Bye.
Bye.
Visuals for
Genovian ways.
you could say an intergalactic mission, and
Always look for the light.
Let me try one more time.
No,
I think I know what's wrong.
I am a doctor. You need to go to the hospital right now.
I'm gonna build a team.
Okay.